All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live for this afternoon's NASCAR 25 stream. And in today's stream, we've got another doubleheader for you, just like we did yesterday, ARCA and Xfinity. We ran the Xfinity race at the Charlotte Roval, finished 6th, made our way into the round of 8 of the playoffs on points. Wasn't by a lot. We had to get a 10th place finish or better, and we finished 6th. So it was coming down to the wire there late. And as far as Connor Zilic, he barely made it into the next round by making a pass on me and Almirola on the final lap. He ended up getting in. If he did not make those passes, he would have been out on a tiebreaker. So, with that being said, that was thrilling. That's how we started the stream. Now we finish it off kicking their tails at Bristol, of all racetracks, in the ARCA series with Butterbean Queen, a series that I'm not going to win the championship in, more than likely here with 3 races to go in the season as we click away there. Just looking for extra practice laps for when I do the career mode races and then do the second championship mode races so we don't lose the championship mode the second season round. We'll get a second opportunity to win. We're just not going to be able to do it with Butterbean Queen, unfortunately, who's the best overall driver in the game, so it's going to be even harder for us next season. But learning some stuff. We just got our 4th win of the season. We're at Kansas Speedway to start this stream off, trying to go for our 5th win of the season. I think we can get it done here today. I think I finished 2nd or 3rd at Kansas earlier in the season. We just got to hope that we have a better long-run car than what we've had on some of the other mile-and-a-half tracks. As you see, I had a neutral setup the last time at the start. Well, this time we're going to go with a loose setup off the start so we can actually win this one. One of the few tracks we're racing at twice. We didn't win the first Bristol race, and we won the second one. So hopefully we can do the same here with Kansas Speedway. Try to keep our championship hopes alive after this race. Not going to be a guarantee, of course. We have to be within 90 points of Sawallich exiting this race, and I believe we're 108 back right now, so we're going to have to win, and he's going to probably have to finish around 5th or 6th or worse, which isn't impossible, but we'll see how it goes. Bam Hall, Marcus Villarreal, thanks for tuning in. Starting from the rear, just as we did at Bristol yesterday. I'll qualify for the Xfinity race at Vegas, so.
Clear high. Car outside. One high.
Going down to the apron through the tri-oval.
3 wide. Outside door. Clear high. 1 on the bottom.
Load the entry. Making some clean passes, 4 wide down the back straightaway. Splitting up the middle.
1 high.
Bottom lane of the racetrack worked out rather well for me at Bristol yesterday, so we'll see how we get through this traffic in the early going of this race today. That was a big hit against the wall. I did not like that at all. Already damaging the right side of the race car just a bit. Got snappy loose and overcorrected.
Clear outside.
Gotta be careful. All right, 3% of damage. That was 2 pretty good licks into the fence.
Outside now. Outside.
I say that hole in the middle might open up, and it did just enough.
1 bottom. Clear outside.
Got to be so steady, especially with this loose race car,
Clear low.
to make the passes we're looking at trying to make right now. I don't think this race goes caution-free. I will say that much. And it should be a 2-stop race.
Clear all around.
Should be. It'd kind of be cool, finish the season off as our final race. If we do end up having to run Martinsville, I think I'm going to actually do that on this stream as well.
Clear up top. 1 outside.
Up to 23rd is our fastest lap of the race. Sawallich leads.
Car outside. Clear outside.
Yeah, this is the for fun race of the stream, and then we're going to finish things off serious with our round of 8 opener. Versus last night, we kind of started off serious and then finished with the more calming race. And we ended up actually winning it. I guess when the pressure was off after dealing with pressure literally just before that, that probably made things a lot less stressful. We were able to go out there, kick some tail, and get the race win. Float to the outside on Cletus McFarland. Great blaster. Greg Van Alst just up ahead. Blaster left us plenty of room. I'm thankful for that. I had a huge head of steam, and that was going to suck if I couldn't stay in the gas. Van Alst will slide up in front of us, though. We're going to try to cut underneath him off of turn 4. And work on Patrick Staropoli to the inside as well. Pass is made for 15th. Happy holiday season to you as well. Jackson Robinson, thanks for tuning in. We'll push from Staropoli down the backstretch. Get to the inside of Alex Clubb. And up to 14th. And also, try to get the name right there. Sorry, car was a little loose. Crystal Bott, welcome to the stream as well. 'Tis the season. Sorry if it's boat instead of bot, by the way, as well. B-O-T-T. .7 seconds out of the lead, lap 12. We'll see. Knowing it's a 2 pit stop race, I think we have to take this. Or we short pit and then take the wave around, but then we're hoping for a caution in the second half of the race, and I just don't know that that's going to happen. This car's gripped up, though. I mean, it's a little free. Loose is fast if you can hold on to it, and this is definitely a kind of loose that I can hang on to. We're going to get a top 5 points finish. It's just, man, that Talladega race, finishing 37th versus, you know, a possible win when we won at Daytona. I was hoping for a win at Talladega. Just scraping the wall off turn 4 there. Right side damage. This car's going to be a little bit slower.
Car low. You're all clear.
Right slide all the way up in front of us. We'll cut to the inside and
Stay low.
get by him here into turns 3 and 4. So now up to 13th. A little push at the end of the front stretch. I ran the Xfinity race here. I felt like I was way too tight, middle off, even with the looser setup. Here in ARCA, it's just free all the way around the corner, but grips up well. I barely have to lift. I just kind of lift to set the car more than anything. I'm sure I could maybe run full throttle, but I think that this helps us a little bit. 2 to 3/10 of a second off of the leader's lap times. So very, very fast. Try to cut down to the bottom, see if that helps. I did seem like I was just as quick, if not quicker, on the bottom lane of the track at Bristol yesterday. Just kind of seeing how that goes here. No, lap time seemed to drop off just a little bit too much. Ran a 33.103 that last lap, and that was even going to the apron through the tri-oval. So I think the higher line is going to... That portion of the field very spaced out. Diming the corners on both ends. Yeah, I kind of did it there. I was thinking about it. Just trying something different. Cut down through the center and widen out the exit. I have the grip to do so without spinning the car out. Massive run on Amber Balkan, trying to go to the inside. I cut the corner a little too much, clipping that white line, and Balkan's going to get a good run up off the exit of turn 2 and barely stay in front of us.
Inside.
Go to the middle groove of the racetrack, try to beat her to the outside off the exit of turn 4. We're going to get to her right rear corner panel now. Scrape the wall going off into turn 1. Killed our speed through the corner. I can't make this pass. Back up the turn a little bit more.
One outside.
I cut down to the bottom. Side by side, but this time we're on the inside instead of the outside. Oh man, I'm getting sideways. I have not gotten that loose into the run until right there. That was before I touched the white line too. I actually touched the white line and it straightened me out. Clipping the apron a bit.
Stay low. Clear up top.
Finally clear off turn 4. That battle felt way more intense than it needed to be. Go back to the outside. Should be able to pull away from her now. I'm 12 seconds off the lead. And these guys are in another stratosphere. I don't really know that there's a lot I can do. I mean, a little bit of that right side damage is probably costing us, but even still, I don't know that there's a lot I can do here to better ourselves. Roz, thanks for tuning in. Might have been a 6-7 lap. Maybe like a 33.67 after I hit the wall or something. Oh my gosh. That's the second time it just snapped loose on me. It's so good in the short run, though. I don't know that I can make a change. I didn't think the car was that loose. I'm like 2.5 seconds off of Robusto for 11th. Jose Colon, thanks for tuning in. Packers in the playoffs, yes, and they play tonight too. I mean, I hope they can take the division. That would be awesome. After the loss to the Bears last week, I don't know that that's going to happen.
Clear high if you want it.
I felt the car start to slip out from underneath me, and I burped the throttle, and that kind of set it back to where it should have been. Almost immediately.
All clear.
Oh God, I thought he was going to clip me in the left rear. I was looking in the rear view, and his car got very, very big. Oh, no, 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 we're drifting. You know what? I think I do have to tighten it up. Because this is getting ugly. I did not think I was this loose. But it's just getting worse and worse as the run carries on. Far from a race-winning car, I can tell you that much.
Clear high if you want it.
I'm going to put a half a round of wedge into the race car. Try to tighten it up. Because you would think with the right side damage, the car wouldn't be, it would actually be tighter rather than looser. This thing is all over the map.
Clear low.
I'm hoping we catch a caution so I don't have to pit under green, ideally. We're already 30 laps in out of 100. I mean, this thing is flying by.
One low.
Hence the reason we're doing this and a Xfinity race today. But
Clear bottom.
this car's way too loose to run fast lap times, that's for sure. I think I have to consider pitting sooner. I'm going to end up wrecking. That was a big hit.
Clear low if you want it. Yellow's out.
Oh, they gave me a caution for that?
Pit road's open this time.
Well, I feel bad that I brought out the yellow, but
You good with this strategy?
I don't think that should have been a caution. Oh, man, I mean, we're going to have to put a half a round of wedge into it, but I'm surprised I'm that loose on the long run. Got to do what we got to do, I guess. Gonna lose some time, damage the car a little bit more for that caution.
Coming to the green. Be ready.
All right, well, let's see.
Go, go, go. One low.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. I fell back to 20th with that pit stop. 65 laps to go. We'll see how this race is going to play out.
Clear line.
I needed a caution, but I didn't need it to be for me, and I didn't need to damage the car as much as I did there. So now we restart 20th instead of in 12th where we were running. So that yellow really didn't help us.
3 wide.
Got our wedge adjustment. Now I'm going to be really tight
Clear high. Car outside.
on the short run. It'll free up on the long run, and I should get better.
Clear outside.
Everybody's going to have to pit one more time before the end of the race yet.
Clear bottom.
A little bit of contact with start
Car
pulley.
outside. 3 wide.
3 wide to the bottom.
Outside door. Clear high if you want it. Car outside. 1 outside. 3 wide. Amazing lap driver.
Fastest lap of the race.
Stay low. Clear outside.
32.691. Only about a little over 2/10 off the leaders.
1 outside.
That alone tells me I went the right way. On an adjustment, Cletus is blocking. I didn't know where to go.
1 at the bottom. Clear
Just got out of the gas immediately.
3 wide.
Now we're going up the middle.
Clear bottom. Inside now.
There we go.
Inside. Clear inside.
Up to 11th.
Car inside.
Just gotta hope I'm not gonna get too loose on the long run.
All clear.
Scrape the wall out of turn 4.
1 bottom. Clear low if you want it.
Just hoping Robusto doesn't get back by us. If I run the high side, I definitely have to lift a little bit more to help set the race car.
Car low.
Big run, gonna go to the outside of Moffitt. Try to make the pass for 10th. Sliding all the way up the racetrack, and that's the problem with making the wedge adjustment is now I'm too tight middle off. And now it's starting to feel more like the Xfinity series earlier in the week when we raced at Kansas.
One inside. Clear inside.
Just hoping the car being a little tighter, maybe I can get that bite center off. Inching back to the 10th place race car again. I really am starting to wonder, though, if we can, you know, hold within 5 seconds for when we do hit pit road. That would be
Car high.
the most ideal situation, I think. Pulling out of line, down to the bottom, make the pass on Moffitt, all clear, lifting middle off, just trying to not hit the wall. Moffitt will help us get our straightaway speed back. For the first time today, Butterbean has reached the top 10. Oh, we got trouble up ahead. Jake Finch is around and the caution's out. Off turn 4, he goes for a spill. 55 laps to go. I don't know how many cars are on the lead lap. Oh, man, do we pit or do we not pit? I think we're going to hit pit road.
Make any changes here?
4 tires, no adjustment changes. We're not going to be able to make it on fuel from here to the end. Our second caution of the race today.
Pace car's off.
Going to restart 27, so I gave up 17 positions.
Be ready now.
And we only went about 10 laps on that run. Green flag back in the air.
Outside door.
I'm hoping that this was the right call, but we're pretty deep in traffic.
Outside door. Inside.
Big Nate, thanks for tuning in.
Inside.
Anything over 10 laps, always pit. Yeah, we were right at about 10 laps.
Still there. They're outside.
Which we have more than 40 seconds to make our decisions.
Car outside.
Puts us in a situation, if it stays green to the end, we can go splash and go. And try to get an advantage on them that way if we don't drive up to the lead.
Inside.
I see a hole, I'm going for it.
3 wide. Car low. Clear high if you want it. Car inside.
So thankful none of them moved. Now they're going to give us the high side.
3 wide.
We've got the clean air advantage.
Clear bottom. 1 low. Car low. Halfway home, driver.
Halfway through the race already.
All clear. Inside. Clear low.
Well, contact with Laster, that got me a bit loose.
Car high.
Nowhere to go. Just boxed in.
1 inside. Clear high if you want it. Car outside.
Tried to go up the middle again. That was close, man. Almost cut us off.
Inside door.
Big head of steam.
Car outside.
Up the middle, passing about 4 cars there on the front stretch to get to 14th.
1 outside.
And up to the inside of Moffett off turn 2.
Stay low. Clear up top. 1 outside. Still there. You're all clear.
Wade Christopher Kennedy, thanks for tuning in.
Clear high if you want it.
I didn't like that. I got the car snappy. Might get a push here on the front stretch. That'll be big. Shot from Amber Balkan. Robusto would be a pass for 10th. We can get this move. Swalich back in the lead again. Scott was out in front for a short bit on the restart before the one we just had. Butterbean Queen, though, up inside the top 10.
Clear up top.
There's a clean run through the bottom of the racetrack that go around. Going to go to the apron through the tri-oval.
Fastest lap yet, driver.
Just ran our fastest lap of the race. 32.658. That was 2/10 faster than the leader. So the 10-lap pressure tires definitely making a bit of a difference. Keep the car clean. So far, we've, for the most part, been able to do that since the restart. Big run to the apron yet again.
1 low.
Closing the gap. Huge pack of cars just up ahead of us. It's going to be interesting to try to make these passes. This is what's maybe going to back us up the most. We don't have quite the advantage we did at Bristol yesterday with fresher tires, that's for sure. 10 laps just wasn't a lot of time. I don't know the best way to try to attack all this. On the bottom of 3 wide. Jake Finch with a soaring drive through the middle groove as he clears Jankowiak up high. Going to stay to the inside of Finch. And now being 3 wide, I should be able to round the exit of this corner a lot better than I did out of turn 2. Take the shortcut through the apron in the tri-oval, and we'll make the pass on Finch at the very least. All over Corey Day and Jason Kitts-Miller. Good drive through the center of 1 and 2 that time. Tried to get the draft off of Day. Down the back stretch.
Clear up top. 1 low. Clear low if you want it.
A run after Raz. Day gonna go to the apron. Queen does not this time.
Outside.
Up the middle, 3 wide. Little bit of contact with Corey. Nothing major. If anything, that actually helped Corey Day maybe turn his race car lower to the bottom of the track without sliding up in that awkward angle he had on the entry, being inside of 3 wide. Both of us get by Cole Raz. And now looking to get by Day for 5th. They're going to slide up with a block. Butterbean, a crossover to the bottom. Goes back to the apron again. Crowds him a bit, no contact, clean pass to get by and into 5th. All right, well, we'll see if we've got anything for these guys. 40 to go. It's going to be a close battle to the finish, I think. If it stays green to the end, knowing everybody still has to pit yet. Intensity is definitely going to ratchet up. Finally got some clean air on the nose. Take a look at our lap time versus the leaders. So Walich 32.884. Might have burned up the tires a little bit trying to get through that traffic. That was a 32.858. I picked up about a 10. And Swalch dropped off a bit, 32.913. It's minimal gains, but at 3 seconds out of the lead, we're going to need bigger gains than that if we're going to catch him before pit stops. There are definitely a lot more cars on the lead lap than what I thought there was going to be when we did hit pit road. .850. Picked up 8 thousandths of a second from the lap before. Definitely gaining ground on Will Kimmel and Lawless Allen in 3rd and 4th. Dropped off a bit. We were 300 slower than Sawalch. We're just trading lap times back and forth. .33.0. Big gain on the front stretch that time, at least in comparison to Will Kimmel. Lap traffic could hold up the leaders a little bit more than us if we can get through it a bit quicker. Go. Go to the bottom of the racetrack this time. I'm just going to give Kimmel a bump draft here on the back straightaway. I want to keep our speed up. Big run back through the tri-oval. Now we'll get to the inside of Kimmel into turn 1. Not quite clear out of turn 2. Allen caught up behind a lap car just up ahead. Going to be able to clear Kimmel into turn 3 without having to drive it in extraordinarily deep. Go to the middle groove of the racetrack. Pulling away from Kimmel out of turn 2. Pretty good sized run down the back straightaway to the back of Lawless Allen in a battle for third. 30 to go this time by.
Outside door.
Going to the apron to get underneath of Allen on the front stretch. Clear.
They're all clear.
Before even entering turn 1. Definitely got by him much quicker than Kimmel. And now 3.2 seconds out of the lead. And Allen going to push us after he ran the high side through 1 and 2. There's a big shove here for Butterbean Queen. Helps us out a ton. Allen stuck behind another lap car through 3 and 4 as we pull him extraordinarily up out of the exit of the corner.
One high.
His laps are going down so quickly.
Clear high.
We got about 10 laps more of fuel, so they're going to pit here in about 10 laps or less. We're still 2.9 seconds out of the lead.
Outside now. Clear, clear. One low. Clear low if you want it. Inside. Clear, clear.
Just over a second and a half out of LeVar Scott for second place.
Car low. Clear inside.
$25 laps to go at the line. Seem to be picking up about 1/10 of a second a lap.
One low.
maybe 2/10 that last lap. Lead down to 2.6, so Walsh might have caught a lap car or something. 2.5, a little draft down the back straightaway on Hunter Wright.
Inside.
Just squeezing to the high side, barely keeping it off the outside wall. Very tight squeeze with that lap car of Hunter Wright in the way. I'm just over a second behind LeVar Scott.
Inside now.
2.3 out of the lead.
Inside.
Their tires may have clipped at this point in the run. Some cars are pitting already.
Clear high.
Swalch is not pitting. I am ready for when the leaders ahead of us pit. Gonna make sure we do it at the same time. Lead is down to 1.7. Oh, scraping the wall into turn one. That killed us. That sucked me in. I couldn't get out. Oh, now Sawalch is going to pit.
All right, bring it in and pit.
Sawalch is pitting. We're going to pit with him. We're going to go rights. I don't know if we go rights only. Half a can's going to be enough fuel to make it to the end. I think we just go splash and go and we try to survive with the lead.
All right, bring it in and pit this time.
Scott, I think, is going to stay out for another lap.
Leader is pitting.
45 miles per hour is the pit road speed limit.
Whoa up, driver.
Can't speed. There we go. It's going to be splash and go only. Busy, busy pit road. Oof. Have to assume they're going to take tires. There's the gas man, the only one over the wall. We're about 2 seconds out of the lead after we had hit the wall when we did.
Car inside. Clear low if you want it. One high.
Sure, I was coming up on the racetrack.
Outside.
The only car that was behind us was Smith there in the 48. Well,
Stay low. Clear, clear.
about 8 seconds ahead of Sawalich with that splash and go. He obviously took 4 tires, 20 laps to try to hold on to the finish.
One up high. Great job. You got the lead. 3 wide. Clear high if you want it.
Didn't make any adjustments, didn't want to risk being too loose. Swalch is going to be so much faster every lap. Just got to hope we get through traffic better. $18 laps to go.
Outside now.
I want to take 2 tires because I wanted the least amount of time in the pits possible. Just try to get the advantage and sit on it the best we can. Not many lap cars between ourselves and the 18, that's for sure. 6.5 second lead with 17 to go. There's an 8 second lead with 20 to go when we first came out of the pits. I gotta make sure the race car doesn't get overly loose. Haven't had that problem with the wedge adjustment, but getting that heat cycle on the tires coming out of the pits. Hopefully that didn't do anything bad for us.
Clear bottom.
Needs 4/10 a lap on average. Yeah, and I think he is gonna get to us. $15 to go, though. We'll do the best we can, and when he gets there, we have to block like a maniac in what will likely be our final ARCA race of the season. So Wallace should knock us out of contention with a 4th place finish or better, and him running in 2nd right now is going to do that even if we win. And with winning 2 in a row, it'll be back-to-back runner-ups for Sawalich. Gotta get to top 5 like every race. That's not a super speedway. Draft off of Eric Johnson Jr. Gonna have to run the inside though this time through 1 and 2 to get by him. That'll slow us up a bit. It's another lap car in the rearview mirror. Is the splash and go going to be enough for Butterbean, or is it going to be Sawalich to run him down on the 4 fresh tires? Lead is at 4.1 seconds. Can't make a mistake either. So far, haven't. Much wider line through 3 and 4 there. Just trying to keep all the straightaway speed possible. There's quite a bit of lap traffic up ahead of us, too. These laps can't go by quick enough. 11 to go. I mean, I'm doing the best I can right now. I've hit my marks. Being 2 seconds behind him, we weren't going to be able to pit him be better in the short run and just pull away from us. Like, there's no chance. Right sides, we would have had a slightly less of a lead. And I just don't know that with how good he is on the short runs and still having 2 fresher tires on us.
10 to go now.
Still like to think he was going to be able to beat us that way, too. To the bottom to get by Bowman, the lap car. Looks like Sawalich has 2 more cars right in front of him, and then obviously the 2 we just passed. Two and a half seconds with 5 laps, 10 laps to go. I wish it was 5 to go. I'd feel a little bit more confident about the slim lead I have. Kansas always produces some thrillers. Here we are, even in ARCA, and I think we're going to have a thriller down the home stretch. The time is just not counting down quick enough. And we also got to hope we stay green to the finish, too. Because if we catch a caution, we're screwed. 8 to go. Lap time's in the 33.1s right now. Our best lap is a 32.6. I think in clean traffic, he's probably about a half a second faster a lap. Oh no, trouble right in front of us. Don't hit him. Okay. Laster brings out the yellow. That is not what Butterbean needed. Caution flag is out. We have more than 10 laps there. Oh, man. That was definitely not needed. We have to pit.
Want to change anything up?
I'm just going to get blown right around on the restart.
Here we come, fellas. Be ready.
Yeah, we got to take 4 now. We did not need that caution with 7 laps to go. Oh, good grief. We're too far back, and I don't think we're going to have enough laps on our tires. Dang it!
Green, green, green.
The one thing that we couldn't have happen happened. Green flag back in the air. We only had one AI-related wreck the whole race, so I was really banking on not seeing another one. 4 laps to go here at Kansas, restarting in 18th.
Inside.
We came out of the pits with, what, 20 to go? So, I mean, we only have probably 13 laps fresher tires.
One low. Inside now.
It's boxed in.
Clear low if you want it. 1 inside. Right now. 3 wide.
Oh, more trouble!
3 wide. Yellow's out.
Caution's out again. LeVar Scott, man, if I would have known that was going to happen, I might have stayed out. Jeez. Well, now Scott's pitting. Now we're only going to have 2 laps. I'm pitting for tires again. I only moved up like 2 spots. Oh my gosh. If I would have known that was going to happen, I might have stayed out.
Coming to the green.
Caution's breeding, caution's late.
Be ready now. There's the green flag.
4 laps is going to be tough from 20 at 2 laps is
Car low.
impossible.
2 to go this time.
I'm going to be lucky just to get back in the top 10. Tough way to go out. It's just a season that wasn't ours. Haven't won back-to-back races the entire year.
1 bottom.
Just trying to do that for the first time here today, and just doesn't look like it's going to. They're not.
Clear low if you want it. Outside door. 3 wide. White flag right here. Clear outside. 3 wide.
How low can you go?
1 high.
Yeah, I just wrecked Tyler Reif.
Top 20.
13th. Oh, well. Get me out of here. Get me to the Xfinity race. What a bogus way to finish this off. That sucked. Had to get a caution with 7 to go. It was going to be at least a first or second place finish. It was going to be tough to hold off Sawalich. It just sucks that we didn't get to see that play out, because that was going to be a lot of fun to watch. Because I think Sawalich was going to catch us, and we were going to battle those last couple laps. And that was going to be some high-quality entertainment, and then the yellow decided to take it away from us. Corey Day finished 2nd. Kitts Miller 3rd, Andy Jankowiak 4th. Sawalich obviously with another win, his 9th of the season. LeVar Scott and Finch, Jake Finch in 6th. See, Scott and Finch, I believe, were the 2 cars that, well, maybe not Finch, but Scott crashed and he still got a top 5. That's not fair. Lawless Allen 7th. Will Kimmel 8th. Greg Van Hulst 9th. Cole Raz rounds out the top 10. And it looks like we would have had 28. All right, well, it's just like real life where sometimes, you know, cautions late in the race ruin great long run battles that we'll never be able to watch, see what happens. We're now eliminated from championship contention in ARCA. So that is going to wrap up our final ARCA season, because I don't think we're within 90 points. Nope. Yeah, especially losing with 8 top 5s and 10 top 10s. The fact that I finished outside the top 10 7 times. Like, that just, I mean, that can't happen. Not with Butterbean. It should rarely happen. Like, on a rare occasion, maybe once or twice, but like looking at Sawalich, you know, he had 2 finishes outside the top 10, but they were only at Daytona and Talladega. At 37th at Dega probably cost us finishing second in points, and we still would have been like 30, 40 behind with a couple races to go, even if I won Dega. This was one that got away from us too. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was the only strategy I had that could have won the race potentially, and just the cautions didn't land our way, unfortunately. Cautions landed our way at Bristol when I didn't have a car that was capable of winning, to the extent that we were able to win by, especially from margin of victory standpoint. But all right, well, hey, you know what? We're going to do one more season of ARCA Championship mode and try to get it back next season, and we've got the career mode stuff to get through too. Back to business, though. That race was for fun, knowing we weren't going to have a shot at the title anyway, so Wallace, we're just going to give it to him. He had about a full race lead with 2 races to go. Here we go. 201 laps, Las Vegas, in the Focus Health 302, 4:30 Eastern start time. We're going to go settings, no stability, help. All right. Ryan Truex trying to win Kansas. I'll put the point standings up at the top of the screen. So we'll be the number 1 seed. And we're going to be 40 points to the good. Plus 37. Zilich. Plus 16, right? Yes, plus 16. Almirola. Plus 13. Hill minus 13. Or sorry, not Hill, Mayer. Then Hill minus 14. Smith minus 14. And Brandon Jones. Oh, wait a minute. That's where I was going to do the points myself, because Jesse Love. Love is in the playoffs, not Jones. And he doesn't have any playoff. Well, hang on. No, he does, because... No, he didn't win a stage. Never mind. So he's going to be minus 21. So forget that Brandon Jones is still in. The points were not accurate for this game through the entire round of 12, so I had to do them myself. And Jesse Love should have made it to the next round. So everything is accurate on screen. Instead of Brandon Jones, it should be Jesse Love, and Love doesn't have any playoff points. So on to Vegas. Going to make sure that we qualify, no practice. We'll start things off with a looser setup.
Time to do this.
No, finished 13th. We had a late caution, unfortunately, at Kansas and ARCA.
Okay, let's put down a lap.
Right, on to Las Vegas. Vegas is probably my best mile-and-a-half track on this game. Can the little team that could, Sam Hunt Racing, make it to the championship 4 here today? Martinsville's going to be tough. Talladega up in the air. Let's not worry about it. Let's get a win here today at Vegas.
Lock in now. This one counts.
Probably could have went full throttle through that corner. Car feels fast. Yeah, I'm going full throttle this time through 3 and 4. I wish I would have done that all the way around the racetrack. I didn't lift much.
Okay, we're done.
18th, not too shabby. I'll take it. Could have been a little better if I was maybe full throttle all the way around the track, but I'll take it. Other playoff drivers, we got Justin Allgaier on the pole, Almirola 2nd, Zilich 3rd, Hill 4th, Mayer 5th, Love 8th, and Sammy Smith 12th. So Smith and us are the only 2 drivers that will be starting outside the top 10 of the playoff 8.
This NASCAR Xfinity Series race is about to get underway. So now, the words you've all been waiting. Drivers, start your engines!
Flip the switch. Time to go.
Alrighty. Jay Well, thanks for tuning in.
10 away.
Alright, let's get going here.
1 on the bottom.
I stood in first gear for too long. Green flag's in the air. We're underway. I'm ready.
Stay high.
201 laps.
Car inside.
Knowing the field distance in stage 3, that extra lap is going to be interesting, but first 2 stages, business as usual.
Stay high.
It's got to be clean.
Car outside. Car outside. Clear bottom.
At least try to be.
Clear high if you want it. Car high. Clear.
This car has speed. While I want to win, we obviously have to get as many stage points as I can just in case I don't win. We saw how the cautions didn't go our way in the ARCA race, so just in case something like that happens, no matter what our pit strategy is, we can take that out of play. We're starting 18th, we're up to 15th, already 3 positions gained. I saw some smoke up there. I thought somebody was going to wreck already. But they did not.
1 on the bottom. Clear low if you want it. Car low.
Daniel Suarez in this race. The number 9.
1 outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear high if you want it.
I think I lifted way too much. 3 wide right in front of us.
Outside door.
There's Sammy Smith, one of the 7 playoff drivers that we're battling
Outside.
in this round with.
Clear high if you want it.
Passed him already.
1 high. Clear high.
I mean, we're even showing some decent short run speed, and Vegas has a decent amount of tire pull off, so
Inside.
we'll see how this is going to work. Oh, Sammy. Hanging on Harrison Burton for a little too long, and Sammy Smith's going to try to fight back. Oh, Burton crowds us into the corner.
Clear inside.
See, he hit me, and then they kind of shoved me into the 8, and I couldn't hold a straight line to save my life after that. Maybe get back underneath of Sammy again. Nope. Nope, nope. And we're shoving. We're shoving. I tried to lift. I still made contact with him.
Stay low.
I love those mountain ranges off in the distance out of turns 1 and 2. See them up over the catch fence.
Clear outside.
I've never been to Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Oh, wow, they're all the way around the track. Never mind.
Clear inside.
It's got to be very
Clear.
great scenery, I would assume.
Clear outside.
I'm getting too tight to run the bottom all of a sudden. First couple laps I was able to. I'm going to have to go to the top, which is my preferred line here anyway. But
Still there.
it's just they run that wider line. You want to be able to make the pass, but you can't make the pass. It's what you got to do.
Clear inside. Inside. Clear inside.
It's probably going to be a little bit slower to run up on that high side for a little bit. With how tight the race car is getting, I kind of have to do it. Got a little bit more clean air in the nose going to the bottom with Burton going to the outside that time.
Inside now. Stay high. Clear inside. Car inside.
Daniel Suarez is not giving up, I can tell you that much.
Clear low.
I do feel as if I'm maybe a little bit quicker in turns 1 and 2 than I am in 3 and 4. Versus the rest of the field. Tried tapping the brakes that time into turn 1. I feel like I might have overdrove the corner had I not done that. Maintain versus Harrison Burton. That was pretty solid. Got some speed on him. Going to look to try to make this pass to the bottom of the track into turns 1 and 2. But as you can see, the car is getting too tight. Had to lift to keep it off of the 25 and drift back in line behind him again. All the 7 of Justin Allgaier leads.
Car outside. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Maybe get a pull off Sammy Smith in the draft and get past Burton on the front stretch, and that's exactly what we were able to do. Make that pass for 13th. Great cut down to the bottom of the racetrack. That was a great corner. Through 1 and 2. Get a little bit more ground back on Smith.
Inside now. Clear inside.
It's going to give us the high side. Wow, what a drive by Burton.
Stay high. Inside.
More straightaway speed, though, for us, carrying that momentum from the top.
Still there.
Middle to upper groove, a half a lane wider than Quapple. Sammy Smith all the way down to the white line. Big time run for Truex. Going to get clear of the 8 to the bottom. Try to get by the 1 of Quapple to the inside. Here comes Harrison Burton again in the 25 car towards the top. Little bump trap to the back of Quapple on the front stretch.
Car outside.
And now we'll look to the inside of the 1 car.
Stay low.
Truex is up to the 11th place position, clear into turn 3. Protect down to the bottom through 3 and 4. Starting to take over at this point in the run, at least in comparison to other cars that are around us in the running order. We still have a little over half the stage to go. I'm 9.3 seconds out of the race lead. Wow, our lap times have fallen off about 0.8 of a second. Still about 0.2 or so off the leaders per lap. Massive speed versus Nick Sanchez there.
Car high.
Trying to cut to the inside off turn 2. This is a battle for 10th. And this would put us up into a spot where we can get some stage points here in stage 1.
Stay low.
Nick Sanchez still staying up to the high side.
Clear high if you want it.
We're 2 laps past halfway through the first stage.
outside now. Clear low. Outside door.
Oh, I clipped that white line.
Outside now.
Drifted up right behind the 66. That was pretty bad.
Clear outside.
$11 seconds out of the lead now.
Outside.
Shallow entry into the corner. Catching Nick Lights.
One outside. Clear high.
I do think by the end of this stage we will be a decent amount faster than the race leader, Justin Allgaier. Allgaier started on pole. He's led every lap so far. Through that middle groove, through 3 and 4. Shoot down to the apron through the tri-oval. Get by Brandon Jones quickly.
Clear high if you want it.
Not waste any time.
One outside.
Pulling out of line into 3 and 4. Going to look now to get by Ryan Sieg in the 39 car.
Clear all
They're
clear.
going to slide clear. Up to 8th. We're only about 2 seconds off of the 6th place car of Sam Mayer.
One high. Clear up top. Outside. All clear. One up high. Clear high if you want it.
Sheldon Creed's not that far ahead of Mayer. I see him up there as well in 5th. Drafting up behind Jesse Love.
Inside now.
Quickly to the outside of Love into turns 3 and 4.
Stay high.
Stand to the high side off the exit of the corner.
Clear inside.
Clears Love at the start-finish line. Cut to the bottom.
Top.
Gonna look to the inside of Sam Mayer into turn 1. Late dive by Ryan Truex trying to make the pass quickly. And will slide clear up off the exit of turn 2.
Outside door.
Truex to 6 with 10 laps to go in the stage. 9.5 seconds still out of the race lead. Less than a second off of Sheldon Creed for 5th. And Austin Hill only about 1.5 seconds ahead. 2.5 seconds ahead, excuse me, in 4th. It's me, Garrett. Welcome to the stream. Howdy and welcome. Truex much faster today than at Kansas in the round of 12. Loading the race car up the middle. A little bit of contact there with Kyle Sieg and Sheldon Creed.
Clear high if you want it.
I got a little close for comfort.
Outside door. Clear up top. Inside. Clear inside.
Gonna get by Creed into turns 1 and 2 for 5th. We're gonna catch Austin Hill and pass it for 4th. I don't know if we catch any of the top 3. Well, 3.5 seconds off of Almirola.
One outside. Clear high if you want it. Car outside.
Up to 4th, passing Hill, blowing by him.
Clear high if you want
In fact, on the front stretch. I think we can maybe get up to 2nd if we stay green. Zilich and Almirola are 2.5 seconds ahead of us. And Zilich is 5 seconds off the lead in that 2nd place position from Justin Allgaier, the leader, who has dominated easily in this first stage. Allgaier being on that much of another level is going to be tough to beat today.
Car outside.
We showed up with a top 5 race car, as shown in this first 45 lap stint. We are by far the fastest car on the racetrack right now.
Clear, clear. One up high.
Just less than 6.5 seconds out of the lead into turns 1 and 2.
Car high. Car outside. Clear up top.
Big draft off of Eric Almirola to the outside into turns 3 and 4.
Stay high.
To 3rd.
Clear inside. 2 to go this time now.
Great start to the day after qualifying 18th here for Ryan Truex. Going to look to the inside, up to 2nd down the backstretch, picking Zilich behind the lap car of Chad Fincham. I mean, what a start to the day. Allgaier's quite a ways up ahead, but we're going to get 9 stage points in stage 1.
White flag. Keep
Final lap now of the stage, that time by at the line.
car inside.
Braked early into the corner there.
Clear
Sure
inside.
exactly where DiBenedetto was going to go. I'll take that. What a start. What a start. Going to be within 5 seconds at the start-finish line this time by. We might be able to compete for a Stage 2 win, restarting up in second compared to 18th. Because there's been some caution-free races in real life.
Pit road is open.
Well, everybody's definitely going to pit here. 4 fresh tires and fuel.
You happy with these pit options?
We had about 9 laps left on that run. By the way, we'll go 4 tires, top off. And on to Stage 2. And under the lights, too. Thoughts on NASCAR 25? I like the game. I mean, the 1.5 are the strong suit, I think, just for the pure racing quality. We saw that at Kansas and ARCA, even though I didn't win. And this one here at Vegas as well. I just like the multiple different grooves you can run and actually be effective in it. We haven't really had a NASCAR video game, console game quite like that.
Be ready now.
That in and of itself is a lot of fun going to intermediate tracks. Super speedway racing in this game I think is fun when the AI know where you're at. Atlanta can be a little bad at times because you kind of get boxed in, can't go anywhere, but
Stay high. Inside door.
Talladega is a lot of fun with all the room to race. And side draft Justin Allgaier on this restart, a little bit of contact with the 7.
Inside now. Inside door. One low. Still
Trying to hang in here on the restart the best we can. Inside of row 1, I think, would have been much better than the outside.
still there.
And our chances of actually trying to fight with these guys up at the front of the field. We go green all the way through Stage 2, though. I think we can win this stage. It's the fastest lap of the race that last time by. I know we can run this inside of the track to effectiveness. First 5-6 laps or so of the run. Especially in turns 1 and 2. Just whatever happens, got to keep the car clean. I haven't really tested out the career mode much yet, so I don't have anything of experience there to tell you how much I like or don't like it. But you'll end up finding that out here within a couple of weeks. We'll end up starting it. As you see, we're getting close to the end of our championship mode seasons.
Clear inside.
Blown around by Creed, Love, and Mayer through 3 and 4. I'm not worried about it, though. We've got great long run speed.
Inside door.
We're going to put a battle up for the stage win if we stay green to the end. And in doing that, I got to not make a mistake. That means no major contact with anybody. Let the car do the work.
Clear all around.
Don't make contact with the wall. We're going to be a threat here. Try to win this second stage.
Stay high.
Haven't seen a caution for incident yet. I'm going to bank on seeing at least 2 of those when we get to Stage 3.
Clear inside.
If we don't see any in Stage 2, if we get one in Stage 2, I'm going to bank on at least 1 caution at some point later.
Inside. One inside. Stay high. Car inside. Stay high. One inside. Car inside.
Almirola stuck behind us. I don't know what happened to him. Been going backwards on the restart now in 13th after finishing.
Inside. Clear low if you want it.
Well, I guess maybe he didn't have so good of a first stage.
Car low.
Would have thought he was in the top 10 at the very least.
Clear low. Outside.
Go to the inside.
Clear up top.
Didn't feel like I could attack down there. I lifted quite a bit, going 3 wide instead of side by side. Almirola up the middle does get by playoff driver Sammy Smith. So we got 3 playoff drivers outside the top 10 right now. Almirola, Truex, and Smith, 11th, 12th, and 13th.
Stay low. Stay low.
Trying to get this car to turn all the way to the white line. Going to stay alongside Sammy.
Stay low.
A tight little battle.
Stay low.
And side by side for a lap and a half.
Stay low. Stay low.
Side draft and pull us back a bit through the tri-oval.
Still there. Clear high.
Finally going to clear high and Sammy Smith out of turn 2, side by side for over 2 laps with that 8 car. We're getting back past him into 12th.
Inside. Clear low. Clear.
Running the middle groove, trying to crowd him just a bit. I'm just happy about a second place first stage finish. And even if we didn't win, depending on how cautions lay out in the final stage, I mean, this is a great start.
Clear inside. One inside. You're all clear. Car low. Clear.
Gonna make sure I pause it for a quick second when I get down the back straight. Well, I'll just do it on the front stretch this time. Gonna plug my charger into my laptop so we don't lose the stream here. All right. So we were 11 seconds out of the lead before I started scratching back into it at the end of the last stage. So if we're less than that out of the lead on Justin Allgaier trying to complete our comeback, I think that's where we can make up enough of the difference. Even though I was just less than 5 seconds back at the end of those 45 laps, I think enough is going to be made back up again to end up winning stage 2. Get that extra point that I wouldn't have gotten back at stage 1. After the 15 laps, it comes to life, yes. Slow working progress. Comes to life after about 15 to 20 laps. But we're not the fastest car on the racetrack until we get closer to 25 to 30 laps into the run. That last lap by Allgaier was a 31.157, and we had a 31.449. It's just amazing how quick we fall off 0.8 of a second into the run, and then we just kind of manage within about a second or so of our pace the entire rest of the run. Just in way too good of a rhythm.
Car inside.
Up on the high side.
Stay high. Clear low if you want it.
I think Burton's going to battle back underneath us here through 3 and 4.
One low.
Going to get clear on the front stretch.
Clear low if you want it.
How much more straightaway speed we're able to pull running the outside of the racetrack. Clean air on the nose through the center of the corner too. Another big run down the back behind Nick Sanchez. We'll pull out a line and pass him into turns 3 and 4 for 10th.
Clear outside.
We'll be clear up off the exit of turn 4. Sliding up. Only took half the stage to get back in the top 10. Had to have been ahead of schedule from stage 1. Though we're 10 seconds out of the race lead, though. Justin Allgaier is just that good on the short run. Just amazing speed. We're going to have to be perfect if we're going to win this race in stage 3, because he's going to get such a big gap on us. I don't even think I made contact with anybody this entire run either. Not the wall, not another driver. Like, I'm literally doing the best I can right now. That 7 car is so strong.
20 to go.
20 laps to run him down.
One high.
Most I've seen is about 10.2 seconds out of the lead. No doubt in my mind we could drive our way back up to second if it stays green again.
Outside door. Clear outside. One on the bottom. Clear inside. Car inside.
We're less than 10 seconds out of the lead. Got my Sieg on the high side on the front stretch. Gonna go to the bottom of the racetrack to try to blow past Brandon Jones in the 20. I'm gonna blow past him. Actually, it's still gonna be side by side off turn 4. We still got more straightaway speed with the power in this 24 Toyota Supra. Alrighty.
One bottom. Still there. Clear bottom.
Almirola Love nose to tail, a little less than a second ahead. 6th and 7th. I got it. It's tough. They're running in the 6th and 7th place position. You know what? What else do you expect? Numerically correct. Almirola passes Love. For 6th, the 8th place car, Truex on the move. Big run off that high side out of turn 4. Cleared Love into turns 1 and 2. Quickly trying to catch the 19 for another spot. Down the back straightaway. And up to 6th. Try to stay in the middle groove as Almirola fights back up high. Trying to side draft on the right rear corner panel. The Truex is still clear up out of turn 4. Still 9.4 seconds out of the lead. I mean, I'm going to have to start chipping away huge chunks soon if I'm going to catch Allgaier. Otherwise, Justin Allgaier is going to sweep the first 2 stages. Like I said, we're definitely getting back up to second again. Allgaier's on a different level. To the apron through the tri-oval that time, just trying something different.
One outside. Clear high if you want it. Car outside. Clear high. Car inside. Clear low if you want it.
This is going to be so close. We are definitely the fastest car on the racetrack right now.
10 to go now. high. Clear outside.
Mayer and Creed going to give us the high side through 1 and 2. Mayer's going to slide up right in front of us, though. Had to get that cut middle off to get underneath him. Going to clear him and back to the high side into 3 and 4 again. Right there. Less than 8 seconds out of the lead.
Outside now.
Have to pass Creed down to the bottom. Slide clear. Going to catch Retzlaff in a bad spot.
Car outside.
Tried to swing back underneath him. Creed hanging in the left rear, so we had to hold a steady line almost between the two of them. Austin Hill is not that far up ahead in third. Zilich is actually doing much better in this second stage. He's only 2.8 seconds out of the lead now. Maybe some adjustments were made for the 88 car during that first pit stop of the day. They've helped him out just a little bit more.
Now.
Right there on Austin Hill, going to move to the bottom of the racetrack into turns 3 and 4. And we will make the quick pass.
Clear outside. 5 to go this time.
Moving up another spot. 5 laps to go in the stage. Only about 3 seconds off of Zilich. I still think we kept Zilich, even with him doing much better in the second stage, but 6.5 seconds with just 4 to go behind Allgaier. He's going to have to catch some massive lap traffic for us to be able to get this job done.
Door. Clear low. Inside. Clear inside. Outside door. Clear outside. One up high.
Zilich is still 2 seconds ahead of us with just 2 laps to go.
Two to go now. Outside door. Clear high if you want it.
And it's going to be a fight just to catch him for second. A little bit closer to Justin Allgaier interval-wise by the end of the stage. It's not going to be by much. Still over a second behind the 88. I think we're too far back. Final lap of stage 1. It's not going to be an easy race to try to win, because we can only go about another 9 laps on fuel. So we're probably going to have to short pit in the final stage if we're going to beat the 7 car. One more lap, I think we would have caught Connor Zilich. for second. And we are going to end up finishing 3.7 seconds behind Allgaier at the end of the second stage. All right, well, second in stage 1, third in stage 2, caution free all day long so far. No yellows.
Pit road's open this time. If you pit, here's the
Definitely going to pit for 4 fresh tires, no adjustments.
Okay, we're pitting
Full
here.
tank of Sunoco race fuel.
Going to the green.
All right, well, here we go.
Be ready.
Gained a spot in the pits. I don't know where Justin Allgaier is. Green flag back in the air, but Allgaier had a very, very slow pit stop.
Stay high. Car low.
Leaning
Clear inside. Outside now.
on the 88 of Zilich.
Car high.
That probably cost us a little bit. Allgaier back in traffic is going to help us here.
Stay low. Clear high if you want it.
For this final stage.
Clear inside. Inside. Clear high. if you
Get
want
clear of Brandon Jones. Austin Hill got to our inside. Justin Allgaier now winning the race off pit road is huge for us. Very slow and costly pit stop for the 17. I don't know how Sam Mayer got to second. Oh, I overdrove it. Oh, that was bad. Bad angle.
it. Clear bottom.
Haven't led yet today, but I feel pretty confident we can get to the lead on this run. I don't even know that Allgaier is going to be able to get to the lead, to be completely honest. A little tighter down in that middle to bottom groove of the racetrack now. Even this far into the run. Start going to the outside.
One low.
Preferred line of the day for Ryan Truex.
Clear inside. Inside now. Clear low if you want it.
Wow, Sammy Smith
Car low.
barely clear. Bump drafted him on the front stretch.
Car low.
I did not like him doing that to us. Had to lift off turn 2.
All clear.
Sort of pushing tight in the middle of the corner.
Car outside.
Allgaier's still behind us. I saw him cut to the bottom. I tried to cut him off as he stuck back in traffic.
Stay low. Hold your line.
Now, one extra lap, we were going to catch Zilich that last run. Now, he does have clean air, so he might even be able to run better than what he did in the last stage, but I'd still like to think we can get there before pit stops.
Clear outside. One bottom.
Way better shot of getting back by the 7 at about 30 to 40 laps. Probably closer to 40 plus. It's the first time he's had to deal with traffic today after winning the first 2 stages. What a race. Had a solid points day so far. Again, if we don't win, we did the best we could in the first 2 stages. It panned out for us. Total of 17 stage points. 9 in stage 1, 8 in stage 2, 2nd and 3rd. They are of the 3 best cars here today. All guys are stuck behind side-by-side traffic now. Sammy Smith and Ryan Seed. He's going to go to the bottom 3 wide on the apron through the tri-oval. Looking to get more of that ground back. Still no yellows in today's race.
One inside. Stay high. Still there. Still there. Clear low. One up high. Clear high.
See Allgaier on the high side up there. 12, 11, 10. So he's in 7th. Allgaier's in 7th, trying to pass Sam Mayer, it looks like, for 6th.
One outside. Still there. Stay low.
Got underneath the 18 through 3 and 4. Sawallich sailed it off deep. Into turns 1 and 2, trying to slide clear.
Stay low.
But Sawallich staying right in there along the high side.
Stay low.
Big run through 3 and 4 for the 18.
Stay low.
Stalled out off the exit of turn 4 on that higher line, though, and more straightaway speed to the 24.
Clear up top.
And clear into turn 1.
One low. Stay high.
Sawallich tried to fight back on the bottom again. Couldn't do it. Yeah, without a doubt, even if we didn't have that extra lap, I think it'd be a 2-stop race. A less of a caution. Then it can maybe be a 1-stopper and we might see some drivers stretch it. Tell you what, though, this is going to be very, very interesting. I'm here and I'm ready for it. Usually in situations like this, I've done enough ARCA races that are barely 2 stops that the AI will go fuel only on the final stop if they're pitting in the final 10 laps. So we would have to do the same, otherwise we're just not going to make up enough time even on fresher tires. But if they have to pit under caution, they'll probably take tires. Eric Almirola to the lead for the first time today. What a scratch and claw back through the field he's had. After restarting outside the top 10 in stage 2, kind of the same spot Allgaier was in here for stage number 3. "90 laps to go this time by.
Outside now. Clear high if you want it. Or outside.
Tough day for Sammy Smith, putting himself in a hole before the next race. Is going to take place at Talladega, a track he has won at in the past. Won last year's Fall Dega race in 2024.
Carlo, clear bottom. Car inside. Stay high. Clear inside. Inside now.
Ooh,
Clear inside.
scrape against the wall, getting off into turn 3 there. Sucked into the fence. Didn't hurt the car at all damage-wise, so that's good.
Clear up
We did
top.
that white line. Ryan Sieg trying to pinch us off a bit, but we will slide clear of the 39 out of turn 2. Back inside the top 10. And the still early going of stage 3.
Car outside. Clear outside. One outside. Clear outside. One outside. All clear. Outside now. All clear.
Big pass into turns 3 and 4. Probably overdrove it, though. Harrison Burton going to pull right back alongside of us. Off the exit of the corner. Burton still hanging there into turns 1 and 2.
Stay high. Clear low.
And now we're clear out of turn 2.
Car outside. Clear high.
Pretty wild to me that Eric Almirola is out ahead of Zilich even. Passed him a little while back now. Still hanging out there with the lead. First laps of the 19 cars led the entire race.
One high.
Our driver Ryan Truex hasn't led the entire race.
Clear outside. Car outside.
Gonna move our way back into 8th into turn 3.
Clear outside.
Getting by Brandon Jones in the 20.
One bottom. Clear low if you want it. Inside now. Clear bottom.
They're gaining ground fast on the leader. There's only 7.5 seconds back.
Outside. Clear high if you want it. One
Trying to
bottom.
float the car to the outside of Sheldon Creed. Going to do so. Lap car Jeremy Clements going to be in the way. Big bump trap to the back of Clements
Car high. 3 wide. Clear
on the
low.
front stretch.
Clear up top. Clear inside. 1 outside.
And a crossover on Creed.
Clear high if you want it.
Oh, we only got 16 laps until we have to pit already.
Car outside. Clear up top.
Lap times that we're running right now about 1.3 seconds slower. Actually, well, we picked up there. Running into the back of the lap car on the back straightaway probably cost us 4/10 or so the lap before that.
One on the bottom. Clear inside.
I'm gonna short pit this run to get the bigger lead on the back side of it, so I don't get ran down and passed in the next run.
Car outside.
Got by Mayer on the back stretch, trying to get by Allgaier through 3 and 4. We did, up to 4th. We'll get 3rd place Austin Hill, more than likely this time in the tri-oval.
Outside door. Clear
And
high.
complete on entry into turn 1. $12 to 13 laps until we have to pit for fuel. Still 4 seconds out of the lead.
Car inside. Clear low. Inside. Clear low.
Change our line at the last second there, run more of the middle groove. Could go all the way to the top with the lap car Baccarella in the way. To the inside of Connor Zilich for 2nd.
Clear outside.
Less than 3 seconds out of the lead.
Car high. Clear up top. Outside. Bring it in. All right, let us know what adjustments you need.
4 tires are going to top off on fuel, no adjustments.
Clear.
Second to last stop of the day, knowing it's a 2-stop final stage.
Slow down, slow down. Outside now.
Trying to get that solid pit entry, 45 mile per hour speed limit. Don't speed. There we go. All right. Give me the advantage early in the run. Need a quick little pit stop.
On your toes now.
Off and away. Clean racetrack to just kind of go ahead and move our way up here. Might have held up Brandon Jones a little bit, but
Car high.
get him back.
Car outside. Clear high.
We are the first car lap down. If a caution comes out, we'll get the free pass.
One outside. Clear outside.
Ryan Truex has not led in this race yet.
Outside now. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear all around. Clear up top. Car low. Clear bottom. Car outside. Clear outside. One up high. Clear, clear. Clear. One on the bottom.
Should end up with a pretty sizable gap
Clear high. Clear bottom.
over Almirola and the rest of the field.
Outside door. Car inside. Clear high. One bottom. Car
It's
low.
Allgaier drove his way up to third place.
Clear high.
Got back by him.
Inside door. Clear bottom. Car high. Clear outside.
There's Zilich.
One bottom. Clear low if you want it.
Taylor Gray about to go a lap down, and if he does, he'll be the first car a lap down in the free pass position.
Inside now. Clear all around.
And Gray is a lap down. 60 laps to go. $111 lap final stage.
Three wide. Clear high. Car outside. Clear all around.
There's Taylor Gray just up ahead.
Car outside. Clear, clear. One outside.
Some of the leaders coming to pit road as Ryan Truex unlaps himself from Eric Almirola down the back straightaway. See if the 19 car pits this time. He does not.
Car outside.
I mean, I didn't think we can make it. We'll see. They can get to about 55, 56 laps to go. There's a shot that we may see drivers make it on fuel to the end of the race. That would be something. Only 7 cars in front of us have yet to pit. Almirola, the leader, is still one of them.
Car outside. Clear high if you want it. Leaders in the pits.
Almirola coming in this time. We lap 146. Well, no, 145 because we're on the lead lap now. See if Brandon Jones pitted with him. I believe he did. Yeah, so the last of the leaders are on pit road. A lot of clean racetrack ahead for Ryan Truex.
Out front, nice job.
First lap led of the day for Ryan Truex. That time by at the start-finish line. Saucy just got lapped. Sheldon Creed. And Double Zero barely going to hold on to the lead lap.
Clear high.
.5-second lead, considering I haven't had that big of a deficit of my own. I doubt we're going to get caught at any point in this run by Almirola. So we've really set ourselves up well. Just got to hope that if it goes green to the end, that everybody else is in a situation where they have to pit too. Got to be thinking of short pitting the final run as well, so we can try to make up that much time again on everybody else in case it stays green. And if a caution comes out, just gotta hope we can hold on to the lead.
Outside door. Still there. Still there. Stay low.
I mean, if a caution comes out, I don't think we're going to have enough laps left to win the race.
Stay low.
Just now realized Allgaier fell out of the top 5 again. He was up to 3rd.
Still there. Clear high if you want it. Car inside.
Ryan Sieg in the 39 underneath.
Clear bottom.
We get back on the lead lap.
One up high. Clear outside.
.50 laps to go as Ryan Truex tries to win his way into the championship 4 at Phoenix.
inside. Hold your line. Clear up top.
Staying pretty calm right now. I feel good about the situation we're in. I just really don't want a caution to come out because if they... I just don't think we're winning the race if a yellow flag comes out. Even if I get ahead of them on the restart, I'm only going to be able to block for so long. And we're down to 46 to go right now. That'd be less than the first two stages to get to the end of the race. Car in the wall up ahead. There's the spin. Caution is out.
Pit road's over.
That is not what we needed. With 45 laps to go, too. Oh, man. We did our job to get to the lead. We led for about 15 laps. Here we are.
You want any tweaks to this strategy?
Everybody's going to be coming to pit road.
Alright, get up on the wall and be ready.
Gonna restart in the lead. Anybody's race at this point to try to go for the win.
There's the green flag.
Green flag is in the air. 42 laps to go here at Las Vegas. Almost said Phoenix. Wrong desert area of the nation.
Stay low.
I have to go full throttle through 3 and 4 here and just hope.
We'll get the lead back.
Trying to battle. Almirola leads that lap of the line. Here comes Allgaier looking to the bottom.
Inside now. Clear low if you want it. One high. Clear high. Inside now. All clear.
I feel like if we're going to win this race at all costs, we have to hold this 7 car back. Well, when he goes to the apron, it puts us 3 wide middle. I don't really think I had much of a choice there.
Car low.
I don't even know if holding him back for less than 2.5 laps is going to be enough.
One on the bottom. Clear inside. Inside. Still there.
Championship 4 spot on the line.
Car inside.
Top 3 cars all in the round of 8. We haven't made a major mistake all race long. It's been near perfect for Ryan Truex, even from a strategy standpoint, to get to the lead here in stage 3.
Still there.
Had the lead until the caution came out with 45 laps to go.
Inside.
Was just less than 8 seconds ahead of Almirola at that time.
Stay high.
And now it's just a matter of Can we run these guys back down before the end of the race? Allgaier still not in the lead. And the longer it takes for the 7 to get to the lead, the better for us.
One bottom. Clear low if you want it.
Harrison Burton barely clear up out of turn 4.
Stay low. Clear outside. One outside. Clear high if you want it. Car inside. Clear inside. Inside now. Clear low.
Give Brandon Jones a little bit of a bump trap there. Allgaier back to the lead. 2 stages of the race. Led every lap of the first 2 stages.
Outside door. Clear all clear. Clear outside.
He's going to start putting even bigger of a gap on everybody here. So again, restarted with 42 laps to go. About 5 seconds back. We're only going to fall back to 11th place this time. Next car behind us is a lap down. That would be Sammy Smith. Playoff driver is being the first car 1 lap down. Almirola battling back on Justin Allgaier, trying to get to the lead. They battle up there. That's one way to slow each other down a little bit and allow for Ryan Truex to do what he can to try to get that gap back over the course of this long run to the end. We have just 29 laps to go here at Las Vegas. That is not a lot of time. Just hoping that this car comes to life. Get the win, avoid Dega, avoid Martinsville, and get to the championship 4. Six seconds out of the lead. Kind of bump drafting Harrison Burton down the back straightaway, trying to keep our speed up. I didn't want to battle him for too long. Try to make the pass into turn 1 this time. Not going to do it.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
Faster in parts of the racetrack compared to him, but not all of it.
Still there.
Really got to get by him in turns 1 and 2 this time. I can't waste any more time.
They're outside.
Now we're clear. We can move all the way back up. Back to running the high side of the racetrack again. Seven seconds out of the lead. Only 24 laps to go at the line. Almirola leading might help us a little bit. Because that 7 car is probably the class of the field. But the 19's holding him up just enough. Both the 19 and the 7 had to come back from pit stops earlier in the race today. It's been a solid points day for Ryan Truex, but a win cures all. Finishing 2nd and 3rd in stages 1 and 2. Actually had 3 different winners in the first 3 playoff races as well. Almirola could be the first repeat winner in the playoffs. Sam Mayer was able to win, advance his way into this round at Bristol. And Almirola had his lone win come at Kansas. 1.5 mile track, coincidentally, same as Vegas.
Inside door.
Got a run, going to go to the high side in turns 1 and 2 on Brandon Jones.
Clear, clear.
A little less than 7 seconds out of the lead now for Ryan Truex. 20 to go this time by.
Car outside.
Up the middle.
Clear low.
Wanted to clear the 20. Got to the inside of the 39. Going to slide up.
Clear high.
Little contact with Seed.
20 to go.
JC, thanks for tuning in.
Stay low.
I guess Truex's championship odds are pretty high. Playing on 102 for the AI difficulty.
Clear high.
Always on 102. Up to 8th. Took a little bit of time getting by Sieg after having that contact out of turn 4 the lap before. 19 laps to go. And that caution killed us when we had that 8-second lead. Things were looking good. Oh, man. Right back to being just over 7 seconds out of the lead again, too. Leaders must have caught some pretty heavy lap traffic a couple laps ago.
All clear. One outside.
Set to 100 and 105 on the plate races. Yeah, I started at 102, and I was keeping it there all season. I didn't want to adjust it up or down. Across every series.
Car low. Clear inside.
Probably need the 19 and the 7 to battle back and forth with one another a little bit longer again.
Car outside.
Getting a little bit of time back, lap over lap. We're going to start getting big chunks here before long. But we only fell to 7 seconds out of the lead that time, which isn't as bad as what it was before. But we do have 3 less laps than the length of Stage 1 and Stage 2, which were 45 laps. We only had 42 from the restart. I think we were 9 to 10 seconds back. Stage 2 when we finished 3rd. Up 2.5 seconds off of Allgaier. Actually, no, it was like, what, 3.7?
One low. You're all clear. One outside. Clear high if you want it.
We've been perfect with my drivability this entire race. I don't think I've had a single slip up with the wheel. Handling has been great all race. Not overdriving it. Not underdriving it either. I just feel like I've gotten the absolute most out of this race car from the very start. Without a doubt, we are hooked up. To the outside of Love for 7th.
Stay high. Clear low if you want.
I'm gripping so hard on the steering wheel right now. Not that that helps me go faster, but it is an intense moment, to say the least.
One bottom.
Oh, Garrett Smithley in the way, just barely scraping to the inside, blocking off Jesse Love, who was hanging on our left rear corner panel off the exit of turn 4. An aggressive move. That could have caused a wreck. I didn't think Jesse Love got back underneath me for a second when that happened. I was just trying to cut to the inside of the Smithley car in front of me, and then I saw at the last second Love was there, but I was already committed. Somehow didn't make contact. Lane and a half off the wall. Oh, don't do it. I thought Perkins. Oh, what is he doing?
You're all clear. Outside now.
Lap cars are not making my life
Clear high if you want it.
easy right now.
Outside now.
I don't know why he decided to move off the wall
One outside.
with 2 lead lap cars right there.
All clear.
Picking Mayer behind Perkins. Not Perkins, sorry, Balicki, the 91.
This time.
10 laps to go, 5.5 seconds out of the lead. Truex has to be perfect. Oh, are they 4 wide up in front of us? Oh my gosh! It's a madhouse late, and lap cars don't give 2 shits.
3 wide.
They're not getting out of anybody's way. Through 3 and 4. Creed, Hill, side by side for 4th. Truex
One up high.
behind both of them. Floats the car to the bottom on the brakes just a brief moment. Got by Creed alongside Hill now.
Stay low.
Still 5.1 out of the lead. Almirola leads, Zilich second, and Allgaier
Clear.
in 3rd. They're all 4 seconds ahead of us with now 8 laps to go. And again, 5 seconds back. Truex, you got to get on your horse, buddy. Yeah, yeah. These lap cars better comply with my line. Get out of the way and stay out of the way. 4/10 faster than the leader that last lap.
One high.
I don't know if he was going to give me room or not. I cut down just in case he didn't.
Car outside. They're high.
I'm not catching these guys in the greatest of spots. Another 4/10 faster.
Clear high if you want it.
Allgaier got back by Zilich for second. Stay out of my way, Brennan Poole. Thank you for giving me a line.
Clear.
It's a tight squeeze, but there was some room. 5 laps to go at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Tried to back up 1 and 2 a little bit more there. Get back to the gas sooner. I think we're a little bit too far back still. Big chunks, 3 seconds back, 4 to go. We're only a second behind Connor Zilich. There's still lap traffic up ahead. I think we're going to get up to second at least. 3 to go. 2.4 back at the line. Got to run off the wall just a bit. Stay up there, Anthony. Come on, dude. If you're going to run the top side, stay up there. At least he didn't make contact with me like Brennan Poole did earlier. Get the heck out of De Benedetto's way. I don't care anymore.
2 to go this time. Car outside. Clear high if you want it.
Back to the top. Through 1 and 2. Almirola did not catch that lap car in a great spot. Clear of Zilich out of 2. Down the back straightaway. I don't know if Almirola catches another car or not by the end of the race. We're going to be coming up on the white flag this time. Hoping he does catch a lap car. I believe Daniel Dye is up ahead, but I don't know if he's close enough to catch him. Truex is going to get the second.
One more time.
They're 1.1 seconds faster than Almirola that last lap.
Clear outside.
But had to run the bottom to pass Allgaier through 1 and 2. Oh, man, one more lap. I think we could have gotten it done. Full second back into 3 and 4. It's not going to matter. Eric Almirola is going to hold on. He's going to win at Las Vegas. I think we needed one more lap. Second for Truex.
Top 5, great finish.
Ah. I ran my heart out that entire race. I ran a perfect race and it just wasn't good enough. Dang it, I needed one more lap. I don't know if the lap cars was about an 0.8 of a second difference for me, but I'm sure they caught him in bad spots at times too. Almirola with the win. Second, third, and second in the stages today for Truex. Justin Allgaier in third, Connor Zilich fourth. I mean, that's probably going to be the championship 4 if I had to guess. Martinsville, I'm just not great on the short tracks. And I don't know how Martinsville's going to go for us. I'd really like to maximize Talladega the best I can in the next one. Truex in second, Allgaier third, Connor Zilich fourth, then Austin Hill fifth, Sheldon Creed sixth, Sam Mayer seventh, Jesse Love eighth, Brandon Jones 9th. Ryan Sieg rounds out the top 10. And we had 12 cars finish on the lead lap. 1 hour, 47 minutes, 18 seconds total time on the race. That caution with 45 laps to go screwed us. I didn't think we were going to get even that close, honestly, with when the caution came out. Got back up to second. Like I said, one more lap, and I think we had him. Even if I ran the top through 1 and 2, if there was nobody there when I had to pass Allgaier, I think we would have been maybe one more corner away from winning. So Almirola gets the win. He's in the championship 4. He won the owner's title in real life this year, too. So he would have been 4th on the playoff grid had he not won based off the points scored in that race. So kudos to him. Good news for us. We're 48 ahead of Austin Hill. So we get 8 points on the cut line today. That's crazy that I finished second, third, and second in the stages, and I only get 8 points on the cut line. Like, that's how good I have to run just to hold this. And I mean, we don't know what's going to happen these next couple of races. It's going to be wild. It is going to be wild. Especially if I have like a, 30-point gap into Martinsville. I don't feel too confident about that. I mean, look how many points we gave up at the Roval when we were plus 45 going in. So, we'll see. We'll see. Do our best at Talladega. Jesse Love, let me see how many points he scored because Brandon Jones is not in our round of 8. He's ahead of Smith. I think Love had a pretty good day. Love scored 35 points. So he would be in 8th right now. Keep track of that. My Google Docs page. Couple of heartbreakers today trying to get the race win. Late race cautions costing us in both. Where our pit strategy, was good until the caution came out. So 35 points for Love. So Love is going to be 29 points back going into Talladega, but he could win that race. So that's why it's also important to include him because he could win. And that would bump the cut line to Zilich and knock Zilich out. I want either Allgaier or Zilich to not make the championship 4. And looking at the math here, Zilich is the most likely to not get in. Especially if he has an off day at Talladega, because that's going to create a better opportunity for us to end up winning the championship. Almirola's already in. He's going to be quick. 3rd win of the season. He's heating up, by the way. All 3 of Almirola's wins on the season. 1 there, then 2 races before that, and then 2 races before that. He's won 3 of the last 5. Almirola has. He's probably going to be the scary one to win the championship. Oh boy, Talladega, next race. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good rest of your Saturday. Go Pack Go, and I'll catch you next time.